Hey everyone, Jeremy here, and I want to share something today that was pretty cool when it happened to me a long time ago. I went to a family reunion in St. Louis years ago. I have no idea what year it was. It was sometime in about the mid 90s. And around that time, I was really into professional wrestling. Still am into professional wrestling now. Love the WWE Network. Get on that if you haven't done it already. But at my family reunion in St. Louis, it was one of the most amazing times of my life because there were so many wrestlers there. Unbeknownst to us, the hotel that we were staying at, maybe it was the Marriott, one of the Marriott hotels, no, it wasn't the Hilton. I think it was the Marriott. And we walked in there and everything was cool. And then all of a sudden, I think like one of my brother or my cousin or someone, just point out like, there's Stone Cold Steve Austin or something. Like, what? Really? And we saw him, and then we started seeing more and more professional wrestlers. Like, oh my God, there must be some type of show in town. I don't know if it was a house show or Monday Night Raw. There was no SmackDown back then, but back in those days, we used to always run around with instant film cameras. I'm pretty sure maybe some digital cameras were around, but for the most part, you're still rolling around with the Kodak disposable instant film cameras, and we were just taking pictures of the wrestlers, too afraid to actually go up to them and say, hey, can I take a picture with you? So just as kids running around snapping pictures whenever we could. And this is the photo album that those pictures are now being stored in. And this has been like this for years. And I am just amazed that this has not been destroyed and this has not been lost. And I want to show you some of the photobombing pictures that were taken in here. Very old pictures. Like here's one that was taken from a moving car of St. Louis. I'll just hold this up. This was the St. Louis Arc, and yeah, freaking film camera. Everything was just set on automatic. You had no idea if you was going to get a good picture or not. You just took the picture, hit the shutter, whatever happened. And just some basic, town photos. Just like, oh, okay, we're going around the town and all. Here's a little building. I don't know if it's a Coliseum or whatever, but anyway. Here's to the good stuff. The very first picture that I have here, so this guy, this guy, maybe? Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man he was when he was in the WWE, with that crazy ankle lock submission move, and he was just, insane. His whole thing was punching himself in the head and just, he was so intense. And look at this dude, man, this guy is ripped. Look at those arms. I'll get a little bit closer, but yeah, man, dude was hit him with the flash, like right in front. It was pretty much in that guy's face, because it's a disposable camera. It does not zoom, so in order to get that close to him, you had to be like right up on him. I think he even has a little bit of red eye from that, but yeah, that was Ken Shamrock. Moving on, another flash in the parking lot of this guy. Remember, like this guy here? Not him, but him. Val Venus and his fanny pack. I gotta tell you, back in the Attitude Era of the WWE, Val Venus was just, oh man, if Val Venus came on the television, when your parents were around, it just was not a good thing. His whole porn star gimmick, and there was so many innuendos to oral sex and everything. It was just like, oh no, mom doesn't come in. And the whole choppy PP angle with Kai Tai. Oh, brilliant. Val Venus. Yeah. Here's another one. Right after Mr. Val Venus is D'Lo Brown. D'Lo Brown talking to an elderly woman, and he has his chest protector right there. D'Lo Brown talking to an old elderly woman, and I don't know what she's saying, but this could be a meme. just put some funny text under there, because she's up here, she's like talking to him like, and then you did this, and then D'Lo is just kind of like, lady, I'm trying to get to my room. What is this about? This is an excellent picture. I love this thing. It's also very windy outside. I don't think you can hear it because I got this mic on, but it is very windy. It's kind of scary. Next picture here, another guy here. This was a Road Warrior Animal. This was Animal from remember the Legion of Doom, and the Legion of Doom LOD 2000. I think that was their thing back when they sort of came back into the WWE, and they were kind of like how the New Age Outlaws are now, just an older tag team that has come back, and you're like, oh, well, you guys are really going to make a run? Are you really going to become champions? And of course they did. But yeah, I don't think I had a picture of Hawk, but this is Animal. And another fanny pack. That really must have been a 90s thing. Remember, Stone Cold Steve Austin used to have a fanny pack too. And my cat is so excited. She's just slamming and running into things all over here. But anyway, that was Animal. And then we also managed to photobomb Billy Gunn. Badass Billy Gunn. Looks like he was signing an autograph for somebody right there. But yeah, there's badass Billy Gunn. And he too, with the fanny pack down there. I think I saw Road Dogg there at some point, but didn't get a picture of Road Dogg, but definitely did see Road Dogg. And my cat is having a wonderful time. The other thing with cats, they just find random, you can buy them toys, but if they just find something on the floor, on the ground, that they just want to like, oh my God, a piece of paper. And then they just go crazy. And that's what she's doing right now. Here's another one. I don't know who this is. This is another picture of Animal. I don't want to show that one again. Which way am I going? Okay, here's... I don't know these guys. Hold on. Here's two guys right here. I knew who they were at the time, but I can't remember now. This guy here... And then there's another guy back here. They're both bald-headed guys with goatees. Something tells me that they were a tag team. Not the Bushwhackers. Were they? I don't know who they were or who they are. But I know that there was someone. And look, it's that same lady again. Is the same lady who was talking to D'Lo Brown. She's back talking to these guys. She must have known who they were. Maybe she was a huge wrestling fan too. I don't know who those guys are. Here's something from super far away. Super far away. And you can't tell. I have to move the camera closer in order for you to see this. But this is Triple H and Chyna. Triple H and Chyna, who were, a thing back then. It looks like they were in a Cadillac, and there's their bags. I think my cousin at the time got a much closer picture of them. I'm pretty sure, I have no idea if that photo even survived. But yeah, there's old Hunter Hearst Helmsley, before Stephanie, before the executiveness and everything, and Chyna, who incidentally, I want to say that I think Chyna deserves a place in the WWE Hall of Fame. I know that she doesn't fit the image these days. I know because of the whole porn thing and, just some personal psychiatric problems and whatnot. I understand how that does not look good for a brand, but I think for what she did for the WWE, just being this woman that could really take on the guys, I think they can, if not soon, eventually they can look past that and give her what she deserves. All right, here's a better picture of Chyna. Actually, it's not that great, but it's closer. And see, there she is. She's walking. Extremely fit, probably still is, but yep, she's walking with her bag there, and Is that X-Pac behind her? I don't know if that's X-Pac behind her. He was there, but I don't think that was X-Pac. This one, this was that X-Pac? I think it might have been. No, it's not X-Pac, because here's X-Pac. Here's X-Pac right there. Strangely following the rule of thirds, without even knowing it. Here's X-Pac right there. You know, oh my goodness, if this was taken with modern cameras, oh man, just how dark that is, I'd be like, oh, just raise the shadows. You can see more of X-Pac. Yep, but there he is, you know, I don't think back then, I think that might have been before they kind of started coming out about how things were with the business and everything. I don't think that they were still, I think they were still trying to keep it contained, you know, just about like, hey, you guys is predetermined. It's not 100%, you know, you guys don't really hate each other. But anyway, we're getting to the end here. And here's two pictures. Two pictures of, and they're like the best pictures too. Here's The Rock. I'm just going to hold this like this because they're two pictures. We've got The Rock right there and The Rock right here. And he actually saw, like, looked at us. You see how he put his glasses down to kind of be like, hey, what are you doing? Made eye contact with The Rock. And then the best thing ever, gotta be careful. I got The Rock's autograph. I walked up to The Rock and I was this little kid. I was like, oh, can I have your autograph? And he did. And he signed this memo pad. And the memo pad says, The Rock, WWF IC champ. This is when he was the Intercontinental Champion. And back when the Intercontinental Championship actually meant something. When the main event at times was the Intercontinental Championship match. And the fact that I got these two pictures of The Rock and actually came in contact with him enough for him to give me his autograph. One of the best moments of my childhood. And of course, The Rock is huge now. He's huge in Hollywood and he's huge just, you know, in general. So, yeah. The photo album that I hope will never ever get lost, because these are the only copies. There are no negatives. I don't know where they are. These are it of the St. Louis family reunion, in which we saw and stargazed and loved seeing WWE wrestlers, WWF at the time, and just took lots of pictures of them without their permission, except for The Rock, the only guy that I talked to. And he was nice. I think he was kind of in character, but he was still nice. So, yeah, I just want to share that with you. More random stuff? I don't know. It depends. So thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll talk to you later.